This morning has been interesting. I went through an interesting experience with a video by a friend that clearly triggered me, and I just want to share the experience that I have gone through this morning. If you're watching this, my friend, you know who I'm referring to. Your video about having to surrender to Jesus to activate the Christ seed in us really was a major trigger for me initially, but it was an interesting experience in discerning ego from the Christ mind, from the higher mind, and I'm glad I got to experience this again to grow me, mature me through the trigger. So anyways, at first I felt like I had to voice my dissonance with your message and correct you about your message. But then I felt, no, it's not necessary to correct you, because your message, while it clearly does not resonate with me, with where I am at on my journey, it is a good message for other people, and it is correct for other people. And I learned that I don't have to correct you and correct your course or mission, because you have your particular stream that is meant to serve a certain segment of people on this planet. So I deleted my comments under your video and took it internally instead and analyzed myself rather than what you were doing. And I've come to the conclusion that there truly is no quote-unquote wrong or incorrect message. If we were all on the same level and plane of consciousness, then yes, we should have a unified message that would resonate all across the board. But we don't have that. And I had to walk myself back through my own spiritual journey and my own journey of awakening, and remember all the different bus stops along the way that I got off and on this journey. And what you are sharing now was at one point, at one bus stop, correct and exactly what I needed to hear. So I retracted my comment. I retracted my quote-unquote correction, realizing that this message is designed for a certain bus stop where people get on and off, and so it's okay. It's just not resonating with the bus stop with the bus I'm riding on right now. But what my litmus test in the end turned out to be is on how to evaluate a matter is, number one, does it bring peace? Number two, does it create love? And I think there might be a number three. does it create oneness? And how do I fall into these three? Peace, love, and oneness. And so as I turned within, instead of trying to find all the corners and edges where you might be misaligned with me, I went inside of myself and checked where I was misaligned within myself. And that's the three things I came away with. Does my action promote peace, love, and oneness? And I checked off on all three of them after I resolved to not comment on your video, and all passengers can keep on rolling along on their journey without interruption, without injecting the aspect of fear and anxiety over having taken a wrong turn somewhere. You can't take wrong turns on this journey. You might take what seems like a detour to someone else, but you're just taking the scenic route. You're just arriving via a different route, scenic route, at the same destination in the end. So there's really nothing wrong. It's just that when we get the sense of wrong and the need to correct someone else, it's because our ego has been kicked into a level of insecurity, and it's gotten me slightly off balance this morning, but I have recalibrated and gotten myself rebalanced on these three principles, the three principles of peace, love, and oneness. So namaste, my friend. Keep doing what you're doing, and we'll all get to the destination one way or another.